going on, y'all? It's your boy Christopher Todorvitch, owner of Angry Tuna, and we are here with our sponsored athlete, Christopher Jennings-Martin.
How you guys doing today?
How are you doing, brother?
Good, man. Got up a little bit late today, but we're rocking.
We're rocking.
Business.
About to kill it today. If you guys don't know, he has a fight coming up April
14th.
Boom. April 14th.
In Oroville. And so, yeah.
Okay. About to get it popping.
Yes, sir.
Where is Oroville?
It's, to be honest, guys, I couldn't tell you. You have to, I know everybody got an iPhone 10 these days or a new Samsung Note, so I'm sure you can Google Oroville in California and you definitely know the location.
Okay, so is it going to be fighting
It's at the Gold Country Casino. There's a definite landmark.
There
so,
you go.
Gold Country Casino.
Gold Country Casino.
Yeah.
Boom, I like it. So today we're going to be talking to him about a couple questions, what he does to prepare his fight, why does he fight, and pretty much why he does what he does. He's a good guy. I've known this guy for about 2 years now, coming on 2 years? 3 years. Amazing. Met him at work and been freaking buddies ever since.
Yeah.
Give us a little bio about yourself, man. Tell us about you.
Born and raised Sacramento, California. 24. I'll turn 25 this year, so I'll be a quarter of a century old.
Woo.
So
Yeah.
we hitting that
All right.
landmark for my life.
There it is.
And yeah, man, love to smile. I'm working with Angry Tuna Coach, spreading positivity is what we do.
Hell yeah.
And so, just hustling on my grind all the time.
Boom. Love it. Hear that? That's good. That's
Bars.
good. Bars. Now, how long have you been fighting, man?
As far as actually competing in the cage, since 2012. But as far as training, I've kind of been in martial arts my whole life.
I think a lot of people want to know, why do you fight, Chris? Why do you do what you do?
Why do I fight?
Why do you fight?
So, really, man, I fight to protect the ones that I love, my friends, my family. I want to be able to handle situations and need be when need to be handled, without having to worry about, calling on somebody or this and that. I want to be able to, all right, when you handle something, you can get it done and handle it, but nothing like no confrontation type stuff, but more of towards defensive, self-defense purposes, anything like that.
Yeah.
My whole family was in martial arts. My grandfather was huge in martial arts. Pops was a fighter, so it kind of trickled down. I started fighting. I loved it. It's a lot of fun. It's I'm not really tripping on too much of the big monies and the fame. That's not why I do it. That's not my motivation. Of course, that's gonna be great when I get money, and of course it's gonna be awesome. And you got fans come up to you wanting autographs. That's gonna be great, of course. But that's not what drives me. I don't think that's enough to drive somebody, anyways, because I don't even know what that's like in the first place. So what drives me is the ones that I love, and that drives me to do what I do, because that's a lot of
That's enough energy and
Exactly.
support and just passionate. You can see
Exactly.
how passionate he is about. How's your social life outside of the fighting and the training, the constant working on yourself about all that?
So it depends.
Okay.
If I'm in fight mode, I don't have too big of a social life, so really I'm always running around as far as just I go to train early mornings, then I go to work, then I go to train again after that, then I go home to get ready for the next day and continue that cycle over and over again. I try to as much as I can try to relieve myself of those duties if I can do it. One way I do that is every Friday we play Super Smash Bros. Every Friday at my place.
Friday.
Super Smash Friday is a nice stress reliever. It brings back old school classic memories. We get to be a kid again. Like, who doesn't want to play Smash Bros?
God, that's a good time. It's really a good time. It's an awesome time. He's got a lot of lady friends, right?
You would think so, man. It seems like he's playing too many games these days, man. No, just I don't know. I guess this hasn't been the luckiest guy when it comes to women for some reason. But I don't know. It's just maybe I'm too nice. I don't know what it is,
right.
But who knows? But one day she gonna come, she gonna walk by and I'm like, that's the one. And I'm gonna snatch her up.
Right.
And
Is it bad to be too nice to these girls?
Apparently
so.
I don't know, man. See,
I'm
a fighter. I'm a nerd at heart. I'm super nice. I got the badass side. I got the nice side. I still got the nerdy. So I got it's like I don't know what it is, but
niceness.
She'll come around one day.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the one you appreciate
Mm-hmm.
most. So what is it like working up towards your fight?
It's a lot of work. It's like I said, training all the time. My time is really limited, so generally, any time that I waste, it's usually kind of upsetting because I'm like, that could have been spent towards something else more important.
Yeah.
You know, like if I wake up late and miss my training session, like that, like to be honest, like that really gets on my nerves. Like that, it's just that's something that can almost push me to getting really upset, just because it's like that's so important to me right now that I can't miss.
It like sets your whole mood off.
It sets my whole mood off. If I miss like part of my training session and I'm super late, I'm like, this is not how this day's supposed to go right now. Now I'm behind my set schedule that I already got.
You're trying to catch up.
And now I'm trying to catch up again. You
So,
know, and it's hard to catch up on training.
Yeah.
You know, you have to do it every day. So if you miss a day, you can't catch up on the day you miss.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's not only strenuous on your body, but mentally too.
Yeah,
like
it's
keeping
a
yourself
huge,
organized.
It's a huge mental battle the whole way there, the whole way through. You know, the best part about fighting is actually fighting. You know, training and all that, people don't understand. Like, that's actually the hardest part. Stepping in the cage and all that, that's easy. That's the easier part. It's not easy, but that's the easier part to me. You know, because once I get in the cage, I'm like, finally, I'm here. This is what I've been stressing and sacrificing and doing all this stuff for is to be inside the cage. And now once I'm there, then all the other stuff is out the window. You know, I don't care about who you are, who he is. You know, it's just me, my opponent, we're in battle, and we just got to take care of business.
It's good. It's good.
When I step in the cage, it's just like, here we go. It's game time. Let's do this. And that's it, you know. Hands up, chin down.
Yeah. Like, in quotations, hands up, chin down. Love that. That's awesome. That's a good one. Hands up, chin down. I like that. That's cool. Cool. I love little quotes. That's it. Hands up, chins down. Oh man, that's a good one. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's almost like a sense of relief is when you step into that.
Oh yeah, you can let it all out.
You're just like,
let it all
this
out.
is what I've been going for.
That's why people, that's why you beat on them. You're letting all that stress out. I was
I've been
training
working my ass off for
you.
For you.
For this moment right here is why I've been working. You know, and so usually all my stress and whatnot, I direct it towards my opponent.
Okay.
You know, as far as just as I'm training through my weeks, I'm like, he's the reason why I'm going through this. This is the reason why I'm doing this. So I put all that stress and energy towards basically how I'm gonna perform in the cage and the outcome of the cage, and that's also what gets me over that mental hump of, because when I very first fought, like, that's just like my whole thing was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's my first time in the cage. What's gonna happen if my chin gets touched? What's gonna happen? Just, I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like, what happens if he takes me down? He's on top. Like, all these thoughts run through your head like when you very first fight. And then once you get in there and start, it goes all the way. It's just you and him. But now I've gotten to the point where, I have accepted a lot of things. Like, anytime you go into a fight, accept the fact you're gonna get hit, because you're gonna get hit sometime. So accept that. Bam, you're gonna take one, give one back. If you end up getting taken down, well then fight games change. Now I gotta work my way back up. So it's you just learn how to accept the situation that you're in and adapt, and then advance from there. So don't ever sit there stressed on what's going to happen or what's going to happen, because expect it all to happen and then just rock with it, because you ain't going to prevent something that's going to happen or supposed to happen. So, that's why I don't look up information on my fighters either. I don't need to know who they are. I go in there, I handle my business, and then I step out, because fight game can change. He can be doing it one way, then training for me a certain way. I train for all aspects of the game, so there is no surprise when I come in there. I'm already ready for everything.
We're gonna lead on right there. Dang. All right. All right. How has fighting changed your life? Your life.
Man, it's brought a lot of confidence in the game, for sure. A lot of confidence, really. It's definitely, you definitely hold your head up when you're walking around places. Not as far as confidence, but as far as just not as far as cockiness. It's just, you just know that you're safe. As far as I got my own back, even though I got friends that have my back too, of course, but I don't have to sit there and be worried and be scared of people, because I know I can handle myself situations, and I know, and I'm really I try to diffuse any situation as much as possible, because that switch of fighting is not a nice switch at all. And so, and for me to have to go, turn that switch on somebody outside the cage, it's not going to be good for both of us. Me, for how I'm going to feel afterwards, and for them, for how they might end up looking afterwards. So, no, I'm just kidding.
Real talk.
But really, it's a switch.
Yeah.
It's a serious switch that I don't like turning on unless I'm fighting or unless I have to turn it on. Otherwise, I don't need that switch to be on. Yeah. That's why I'm always smiling when not, because, I'm not, that switch ain't on.
Yeah. I know I met this guy at work and he had puka shells on and everything like that. Right away, never judge a book by its cover, hands down. He's literally a proven fact of that whole saying. Looked at it and I was like, who is this? What the fuck? Oh, man. And I found out that he fights, and I watched some footage. And I swear, less than a week, we became almost damn near best friends. Instant. I mean, connection on point.
I was like, because he made that roll at one time, and the second time I was like, man, I asked the cashier, I was like, what's that dude's name? That blue model. Oh, yeah, like, oh, it's Kris. Like, oh, I'm never gonna get that.
He doesn't know I'm a sushi chef, and he worked there.
Yeah, he's a sushi chef, worked at Makuni. So.
Boom, 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 shout out Makuni. But it's awesome. Connected instantly, and you can tell that he doesn't walk around as certain MMA fighters we get a lot of fighters that come into the restaurant that I work at. And everybody's very cocky when they come in. They're ready for battle all the time. And that's not a good look. Like Kris comes in, and every time I see him, you would never expect him to be able to. You would never see a side of him. Even when I see him in the cage, turn on that switch that he was talking about. It's still almost. It makes me uncomfortable. Like I don't. That's a different switch. I don't like that switch. But that's his business switch. But he knows when to clock in and clock out. You got to clock in and clock out of the game. He's very, very good at what he does. That's awesome. I think that's why we walk together everywhere. It's good shit. And I guess that's maybe why he's got one of these bad boys.
Hard work.
Hard work. Determination. Good guy right here. What's your biggest inspirations in this fight game or just in life? Just
of course, Pops, fighter. Of course, hey, son, bam, I fight. Just like that. My grandfather, huge into martial arts. He did pass away a few years ago. And I always wish he could watch my fights. I know he's watching, but I wish he could be there live, But I wear his headband every fight.
Yes.
Or grandfather's headband every fight. And just to let him know that, we're doing it. And so, and I feel like his spiritual energy is also, there with me as far as me performing inside the cage too. And that's one reason why I pushed a drive to not to lose every fight either, just because, I want to keep him, keep him happy as far as my performance. Of course he's going to be happy no matter how I perform and what I do. But, winning this belt and whatnot, that's huge, and I like to make my family proud.
Hell yeah.
So,
it's good. I bet you he's super proud, man.
Oh yeah.
It'd been a pleasure meeting him for sure.
Oh yeah, he's a jokester, so he's cool.
Hear good things, especially from his mom. Good family.
He looks just like Pops.
Really?
Yes.
Just like Pops?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just as nice as Pops. That's awesome. Pops is good. Family's good, man. Good people. Very good. Comes from a very good family. Yeah, man. So, what is the first thing? Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, also who you surround yourself with, man. That's important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After clicking with this guy, he's super motivated. He's always on his grind. He's always pushing to the next level. He's always innovative. Always has a new idea to bring to the table, and he's always trying to see how he can make himself better. And if you don't surround yourself with people like that, then you're not gonna see how to make yourself better. You know? And so that's why I keep certain people, and I only spend certain time with certain people, is because they're on the same mental level as I am. We're here to be better, to get better, and to progress in life, and that's what we're doing. And so we're gonna keep doing it, and watch when we get there, because people are gonna be like, they did it, and we're like, yeah, we've been hustling and grinding for this.
Yeah.
And those who weren't rocking with us, it's all right. But those who are, don't forget you guys.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We know who you are. Shout out to Makuni folk too. I love you guys' support as well. So.
Yeah, good people over there, man. Good people. Since pretty much day one. Day one. I mean, I barely started it pretty much about maybe 6 months before I met him. And I didn't have any fighters, but I knew I wanted to get. It was that new.
Are you dead serious?
Yeah.
We made it this far? I had no idea it was that spanking new when I jumped on.
Yeah, dude. You hopped on right. You were on the first run of t-shirts. Yeah, first run, dude.
No way. Yeah, that is mind blowing.
Yeah, dude, you literally been from the beginning of the whole adventure. So it's like, it's cool. It's really cool to kind of see how much hard work and determination this guy has put not only into himself, but the company, and how much he supports the company and how much I support him.
Yeah.
Because I know it's not like I support him more than he supports me. It's literally 100%, 100%. I'm not going to put something into somebody and not receive the same. You know, if you keep yourself surrounded with the proper people in life and you see that same drive in individuals, you got to help one another, man. Why have you stood so long with us at Angry Tuna? Why do you stay with us?
Because, man, I don't know, for some reason, ever since I started with Angry Tuna and whatnot, for some reason it just felt like it was right. I don't know, I was just like, this is it. Like, it's like, not this is it, like, this is all I need for, but it was like this brand and how he's presenting it to me, and just his character in general. I was like, dude, I've never been a part of something as far as like that as well, is one reason why I wanted to jump on. Another reason, just his drive and motivation to do what he was doing with it. I was like, well, I didn't even know it was that early in the game, you know, and so just he was just really motivated and driven. Like, you made it seem like you've been in the game. Like, that's how your pitch was the whole entire shit. Like, I was like, man, this dude's got his stuff got it going on. You know, he just knows what's up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm definitely down to rock and see what he's got going on. I never even had a sponsor. It was my first sponsorship in the first place. So I was like, yeah, why not? I wear Angry Tuna almost every day. You don't understand. All the time.
Every time I see his deck, I never wear it. He's always in it.
And so the whole aspect of spreading positivity and just enjoying the wave of life, like, that is who I am. You know, I'm always smiling. I'm always spreading positivity. I'm enjoying life, the wave of life. You know, I just go with the flow of the motion of things. And that brand, I feel like it represents me as well. And so I was like, yeah, I want to rock that. You know, I can sell this to somebody, no problem, because I love to do it, you know. And so I can easily talk up this brand just because I love it so much.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know?
And we love you.
Hell yeah,
we do.
dude.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. It's my brother, man. And
For real.
it's really good. And
For real.
It's
I think McCooney getting that job is probably the best thing I do.
best thing in the world.
So.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to say to the people? Maybe some information about the fight or anything you want to tell them about specifically?
You guys know April 14th, Gold Country Casino in Oroville. If you need tickets, you can get them online or hit me up if you want tickets.
How would we contact? Instagram
or Facebook if you have either one. You know, just
it'll be right here.
Yeah, it'll be in the
right here.
It'll be on the video and stuff. You know, in the lower subtitles.
Right
But yeah, go ahead and message me, and then if you have my number, go ahead and shoot me a text, call me, whatnot. But yeah, you know, support your boy, and so we're gonna get this done, man. You know, just gotta go on there, do our best, perform at our best, and then go from there.
Oh yeah, man. If you guys don't know, TUNA is an acronym for
Tearing up negative attitudes.
tearing up negative attitudes.
Hence what we do in the cage as well.
Tearing them up, man. We're tearing them up. We're in this together, family, for sure.
Yes.
All right, Chris, it was a pleasure, man. Thank you again for coming by.
Yes, sir.
And it's time to get that other W.
Yes, sir.
The rock and roll. Christopher Tuna, a.k.a. Christopher Todorvitch. We're closing out. Shout out to Perrier Water. And we're going to keep it moving. King of the Cage, baby. Stay tuned.